Aries, welcome back, Aries. This is So True You Tarot. It's going to be a general energy reading for the sign of Aries. So thank you so much, Aries. Thank you, any new subscribers, any old subscribers, all subscribers. I appreciate everybody. Okay, Aries. Remember, they ain't going to resonate with everybody. So, you know, take whatever cards resonate with you, Aries, and then leave the rest of the cards on the table for somebody else, okay? All right, Aries, we be talking about people. We be talking about places and things. Aries, you know, energy be fluid, and it also is reversible. So, you know, put yourself where you feel like you feel in the reading. Aries, I hope that you came here inspired. I hope you came here encouraged, Aries. I hope you believe in miracles. I hope you believe in changes, that things change. People change, Aries, okay? And they change for the good sometimes. You know, we keeping it positive over here, Aries, okay? So, stay encouraged. Aries, if nobody told you that they love you today, know that I love you, Aries, and God loves you, okay? Let's see what Spirit wants you to know today, Aries, no matter what shows up in this reading. You in control of your own life, all right, Aries? See what the Spirit wants you to know. All right, Aries, let me pick this energy up. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. Okay, so Aries, I'm picking up an energy of communication. So it seems like either you or somebody else want to talk, and it seems like this is going to be really important. Seem like somebody is rushing, or it may be important to them to talk to you, or it's important to you to try to get this communication through, to talk about, it seemed like maybe some type of something about security. I don't know. I feel like they want to talk about security, or about something that was stable, or something that was together, or was coming together, because it feel like here, whatever you want to talk about, I don't know if you're able to do this, because it just seemed like you rushing towards opening up some type of communication, Aries, but the energy is feeling like it's not really opening up, okay? I don't know if it's like maybe you might be rushing towards something truthful, or to find out a truth about something that was coming together with three people. But I don't know if you're going to either get the truth. Now, this ain't for everybody. This is for somebody. So I don't know if you're going to get the truth that you're looking for, Aries, or if the truth you want is not the truth you rushing for. It's just this feeling here of rushing towards this truthful situation about, you know, a situation coming together, and not really feeling like we getting the answers, even though we moving fast towards answers, truthful answers. See what else Spirit wants you to know. Somebody, Aries, may not be seeing this thing coming together the same way you are, because that's also coming through. There's just this feeling of seeing something a little bit from a different perspective. I don't know. Like somebody may be older, so they see it coming together, but Aries, they're not going to see it like you see it. You may be either younger or you rushy. You know, there's a rushy energy here. So sometimes when you rush, you know, you don't see things clearly. See what else Spirit wants you to know about this. So, Aries, there's this feeling of wanting something to come back around full circle. Maybe you want to move, you know, talk about this move, or talk about moving with somebody at a distance. You could want to know why y'all not going to be moving together no more. Why they don't want to move with you no more. Like maybe you wanted to be with this person, or be in this person's world, because it just feels like something is feeling more distant than it used to be regarding the situation. And maybe because of the truth, whatever this truth is that you're seeking, it seems like you're getting further and further away from the truth, Aries, and that's what you're trying to get to. But for you, it's feeling like either they're not telling you the truth, or it's not coming back around like you thought it would. There's an energy here, Aries, of somebody wanting to work with you. When it comes to communication, it's like somebody do want to talk to you, or they do want to work with you, but they not seeing something, or you not seeing something, Aries, because there's this feeling here of working together, or feeling like we was working together. Things was moving along, Aries, and then this person started seeing things that might have not been true, because it's like they looking at you, Aries, but they're not seeing you. So maybe they had a lot of, like, I don't know, maybe they was hoping and had a lot of wishes here, like a lot of illusions, and then they, like, either they questioned you about moving forward with you in the future, or you asking them about the future, and then all of a sudden it's like they see you in their world, but maybe they realizing it's just there's no truth here, because somebody want to be with you, Aries. But I don't know. Maybe you don't want to be with them, and maybe this is what this rushing is. It's like we rushing to tell somebody we can't come together. Somebody's still making a decision, though, about coming together. It's like, I don't know. They don't want to come. Maybe they don't want to come together with 3 people, Aries. Maybe this person just don't want to come together the way it was supposed to. Like, I don't know. This don't have to be relationships. This could be like a family reunion or something. But somebody like, well, I thought it was going to work out. You know, I thought everybody was going to work out. We was going to all come together. And, you know, it just, you know, it was a good idea, this type of energy. I'm feeling like, that was a good idea, but, you know, I don't know if this thing gonna come to be. Like, that was, you know, it's almost like we tried it, but it just not, you know, I don't know, Aries, it ain't coming together. But you thinking about it. You still think about it, or think about the way it was when it was together, or when you was happy with this, with these family, or with these people. Aries. So yeah, this could be you, Aries. I feel like somebody don't want to move in that direction. Yeah, they like, I don't know, maybe we was moving towards either moving together or breaking this gap, you know, not being distant. We was gonna talk about it, like maybe trying to work it back out again, work together again, but something just wasn't truthful here. I feel like something just got somebody lied, you know, maybe somebody lied about something, lied about the move, lied about moving forward, Aries. Maybe they told you they was going to be to move forward with you, but then it just got in the midst of all this. I think they had some good intentions here. I feel like somebody thought they was going to be able to do this, but then they didn't see their future correctly with you, is what I'm feeling like with somebody here, Aries, because then it's like somebody started lying, and I feel like they started moving unhealed, Aries, okay? They started moving with trying to take over the move. It's almost like somebody got a little cocky. I don't know if this is you, a little immature here. It was like they saw a future with you, Aries, and then they got too big. Like, they got too big with themselves, and then they realized they could not either provide, or they couldn't move the way they thought they could move. They couldn't move with you. They couldn't move the family, because they wasn't seeing things clearly, because this person was moving unhealed. It may have been doing some stealing here. There's some stealing here, Aries. Somebody could have been stealing. This is why things didn't work out, or this is why y'all couldn't move together. Maybe somebody went to jail. That's coming through. Somebody that was very passionate about you, Aries, and they hang on to this idea that it would have worked out, or it could have worked out. They just couldn't provide you some type of security. I don't know, or because this person was a thief. You know, this is the energy I'm getting. Like, they did want to do these things with you, Aries. Somebody wanted to move with you. Somebody was passionate about you. They thought maybe y'all could start some type of brand new beginning, you know, and may still want to start some type of brand new beginning with you, Aries, but they still ain't moving correct. You know, this person still has a lot of healing to do. I don't know who I'm talking to. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Aries, I feel like you may have had to move out of a situation that was stable at one point. You know, maybe this wasn't stable at a time. Like, it was stable, or you wanted it to be stable. You was moving towards stability, trying to offer stability to a situation that started looking a little foolish for somebody here, Aries. I feel like, you know, I think this was like a brand new beginning. You thought you were stepping into some type of brand new beginning with somebody. Or somebody thought they were stepping into this brand new beginning with you, Aries. And what it turns out is like maybe they got a fool. Aries, they got a fool, because I feel like somebody didn't realize they was being taken advantage of. Maybe somebody was playing on somebody's emotions in there, and that they didn't know what was going on. Like I said, somebody could see something clearly. So if you didn't see what was going on, you didn't know that this person, you thought they was brand new and wanted to start with you, Aries, but really they was just coming in to do some stealing and leaving. Like they showed up to steal and then they out. And maybe that could have been this person's intentions. They ain't for everybody. That's for somebody, because they do feel like you kind of feel maybe a little bit foolish about how you love this person or love this situation, or the way you tried to offer love to some type of passionate beginning. It's like feeling foolish for not seeing something clearly, not seeing this person was going to try to, one up you or take from you. And maybe they feel this way about you. Maybe somebody feel foolish about taking a chance with you. Like they thought they was being stable with you, but then they end up getting, you stole from them and then you didn't want to move with them. This won't always have to be some type of financial theft. This could just be stealing, from people's heart, lies, just stealing, just trying to one up, telling people you got stuff you ain't got, not moving correct is what it's feeling like for somebody here. Aries, I do feel like you did want to just provide like a really sense of like love. You wanted to just love this. You wanted to love this brand new beginning. You put a lot of love into this brand new beginning. I feel like even though for somebody you kind of knew this was a little foolish to take a chance with somebody that you may have already known. You didn't want to see it, but you kind of saw it. Like for somebody here that wasn't seeing things, but you knew. It's like what you did, but you took a foolish chance with somebody here, and may still have love for a situation, even though you realize that this wasn't the brand new beginning you thought. Maybe you still love this person, Aries, that's coming through. Somebody still loves somebody that was, that made them look like a fool or feel foolish, that you feel foolish from. I've been there. We all play that fool sometime, Aries, okay? See what else Spirit wants you to know. So there is this feeling. You notice the Chariot and the Ten of Wands over this stable foundation. So there's just this feeling of, or over, it's in between, both of them is in reverse. So I just feel like there was this move associated with a stable, something that we thought was going to be stable, or something that we was rushing towards stable. Like we was going to talk about the stability. We was rushing to talk about it. We was rushing to bring it together, bring something stable together. Something, this is, something or somebody that was at a distance, and then I don't know. It seemed like maybe you either rushed into this, and what you rushed into was something really foolish, because I'm feeling like here, Aries, you might have had to move right back out again. Then that's not everybody energy, Aries. Now, I'm talking to whoever connected with this reading, but I'm just feeling like that was foolish. You rushed in and then you rushed back out. I don't know. It seems like this was, for you, Aries, it had potential. It did. And that's why you wasn't seeing things clearly. Like you thought it was going to grow. I feel like, and maybe you thought it was going to it had a lot of good, ideas, or the person showed up with good ideas. They showed up brand new. They showed up with a lot of illusions. They might have told you that they could provide security, and they showed up like a king, but then, in reality, this person was carrying this page energy, and I think for you, Aries, when it all came down, maybe you realized this person needed to, they needed to learn some more things here, especially when it comes to life. And even moving in life, like this person may not know how to move, and I don't mean that I mean in a literal sense. Like I don't know if they're just really young, or even move their ideas along. Like maybe this person had bright ideas. This is why you was all interested, Aries. Like you knew they had this potential, but they don't know how to take action on what they know. It's just this feeling here of stopping when they should be still moving. So this is making you feel like you can't. You can lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. They smart, but they not smart enough. And that's not everybody. That's for somebody. Somebody feel like, well, if you're not going to grow with your ideals and you're not going to, release some of these old ways of doing things and trying to move up, and maybe even move up when it comes to they self and loving themselves, then, maybe for you, Aries, that you're going to have to move out of this person's energy. And that's not for everybody, but that's for somebody. Okay. Because Aries, I do feel like for somebody here, you really don't want to judge this person. Maybe for somebody, this feels like you're not really trying to judge this person on their mentality. I don't know if this person is just like I said, it feels like they're smart, but they don't use their knowledge. They're not using the gift that God gave them. And it's making you like want to like lead this person, because it's like, you know so much. Why are you acting like this? Or why are you acting like this? And that's not, like I said, this ain't everybody energy, but this is for somebody. Not wanting to judge somebody, but judging somebody because you really love them, or you really had high hopes for this situation or this relationship to work. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know about this. I think you had a lot of passion for this person, and maybe that's what, that's what really made you want to move forward, even though you had to move back, because I feel like King of Wands, Ace of Wands, like you really had some hopes for this thing to move, like a brand new beginning, Aries. Like I think you really wanted to start this beginning with this person, or they wanted to start it with you, okay? And I think you kind of thought like, wow, if I got passion, I'm passionate enough to move with this person, to even take a chance on a literal move. Like maybe you even packed your stuff and moved in with somebody, Aries. And because of the passion you carried for this person, the passion you've carried for their ideas, and the knowledge that they got that they probably not even really using, which is crazy. But it's like you was passionate about this person's ideas, maybe the way they talk. And for somebody here, it feel like when all is said and done, Aries, it almost feel like maybe you just fell for a fool. I just feel like maybe the stuff they were saying was foolish. Like, did you not see, like, maybe you saw what you wanted to see. Maybe you was wearing some rose-colored glasses here, Aries. Because for somebody here, Aries, it seemed like when you look back, when you're looking back on this person or this situation or this past person, because, we look back with the Five of Cups. When you're looking back, you look back at what was lost. You're looking back at regrets. There's some regret here, some remorse, and there's judgment on top of all that. So that make me feel like you may be judging either you judging how you love this person, what the passion you had for a situation, a person, and maybe even regretting a little bit of time and energy wasted on a situation here. Because it's for somebody, it just feels like that was foolish. Why did I think that they was going to do more with their life, or just be more? It was just this crazy energy here of somebody expecting so much and sitting around waiting for things to change, even though that didn't show up, and realizing that they may have sat for too long or held themselves back. You have so much love to give here. I feel like this is, instead of looking at the love you gave to a previous situation, Aries, the love that was lost in this previous situation, you need to see the cups you got right now. Okay, you have a lot of love still. The love you got can still be given to somebody who deserves it. Okay, find that love that's gonna love you the way you love you. We're gonna go again and see what else Spirit wants you to know here, Aries, before we close this reading out. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. I think when it came to the situation with that person or that thing, that place, I think, you might have wasn't seeing no victory here. Maybe the respect was starting to go. Maybe you wasn't seeing respect anymore. No honors. Maybe they stopped honoring the situation, wasn't honoring you. Sometimes people don't know how to do those things. They don't know how to maintain balance in relationships. Maybe, maybe you thought you could balance this out. You thought you had enough balance for everybody with this temperance in reverse. So you was like, okay, I'm going to come in with Aries. You came in. Well, you're like, I guess Aries, you didn't want to like burn the whole place down. So you like, let me just balance it out. I'm going to balance out my emotions, which might have been hard for you to do. Now it's hard, to balance out your emotions in a situation. But I think you really tried not to like do what you normally do. And I feel like for somebody here, you held yourself back and you maintained a lot of temperance on a situation where you could have probably went off. Now, that's not everybody energy, okay? But I do feel like for somebody here, you knew when it was time to go, when there was no respect, and maybe when you started losing passion for a person or a situation, It do feel like for somebody looking back on that person, situation, that place, or that thing, it may have rushed too quickly. It started off rushy. Remember I said this back. It started off rushed. Either the conversation was rushing, they might have rushed, rushed some sweet words on you, and maybe you rushed in. Like sometimes we rush into situations and we not thinking, clearly we don't see things. We just seeing what we want to see with them rose colored glasses. So for somebody, I feel like, Aries, it started off rushed and it's going, it ended realizing that this thing was just rushed, So this is all the energy I'm going to get right now for you, Aries. I'm going to leave you with this energy, but I'm going to see you guys real soon. Bye, guys.